So every OLBT, or in this case just BT, is equal to FR A angle N minus TJ plus CVJ to the N minus T. I bothered to write this here because how else would you be able to find this 100.51, right? You need a formula where you don't have to go through the whole amortization schedule to get to the B of T. So if I said to you, what is B9, you're going to do this. You're going to say, well, at B9, if I'm standing at 9, I have one coupon left. So I will discount that coupon, and then I have the redemption to discount also. Get it? And then this one, where did I pull this one out from? Don't we have a formula for P of T? P of T equals C G minus J Vj to the N plus 1 minus T. Remember when we were doing the amortization of the loan, we could just come from nowhere and just say that P of T is equal to QV to the N plus 1 minus T? Remember that? I'm doing the same thing here, except I have to remember that it's not CG, it's CG minus J this time. And that's all. I of T is just the coupon CG minus P of T. That we know. Any question? So if I wanted to find P9, how would I do it? Let's do it right now. If I wanted P9, what would I do? Plug into this formula. Let's see if this comes out to be 0.5. 100, that's C, G minus J, 2.5 over 100, that's my FR over C, minus J, 0.0198, times Vj to the N plus 1 minus T. So 1.0198 to the minus 10 plus 1 minus 9, which is just minus 2. Get it? Or no? Question? No? Okay. By the way, what should I expect the sum of all these P of T's to be?
The premium.
Premium equals summation P of T, which is, in our case, 4.67. Premium, which is P minus C, right? 4.67, because P was 104.67. And the same thing in the previous one. I don't know if we wrote it. Let's go back to the previous page just before we left last time, which was this page right here. We were doing accumulation of discount. This also will add up to P minus C. And in this case, what was P minus C? Let's see. Our price was 92.15 and the C was 100. I'm right here. So my total should be minus 7.85 for that same column in the previous amortization schedule. And that's the discount, where the discount is called absolute value of minus 7.85. Follow me? Yes or no? So I want to go to the next page. This was 6B3. What's your question? Anything? All right, next page. Given n equals 6 years, f equals 1800, alpha 2 equals 0.085, m equals 2 coupons per year, price equals 1918, c equals 1860. Looks like they gave you everything. Find the amount of amortization of premium at the end of 2.5 years. I want to draw a timeline. Let's begin. Give me 1 second. Let's begin with the timeline. N is equal to 6 years, and m is equal to 2. So little n is equal to 12. So this will be 12. Starting at 0, what does it tell me? It tells me that the face is 1800. Alpha 2 is equal to 0.085. Therefore, alpha 2 over 2, which is r, is equal to 0.0425. FR, which is the coupon, is equal to 1800 times 0.0425, which is 76.5. And what's happening with the yield rate? Did it tell me? It's not. It didn't tell me the yield. They told me that C is equal to 1860. Price is equal to 1918. Is this a par bond?
No.
Why is it not a par bond? F is not equal to C, so it's not par. Is it a premium bond?
Yes.
How do you know?
P greater than C.
Yeah, P greater than C, so therefore G will be greater than J. Okay, let's get started. What do they want? Find the amortization of premium at the end of 2.5 years after the 5th coupon. So that's P5. Find P5. And also find the interest rate due at the time of the 5th payment. Find I5. So there are two ways to do this problem, okay? I'm going to take you both ways. Because if I take you the long way, you know, long and winding road. If I take you that way, you're going to learn about, oh, do you know that song? Yeah? Who did that song? The Beatles. Okay, if I take you the long and winding way, you will learn about OLB. OLB, right? It'll put it all together. So I'm going to do this two ways. One way will be to cut to the chase. They're asking me about P5, so I have a quick and dirty formula for P5, right? What is it? What is the formula for P5?
G minus J.
Yeah, so we have this. P5 is equal to C, G minus J, Vj to the n plus 1 minus t. I could do that. Or I could go the long route, right? And I'm going to do both. Let's get this out of the way first. Let's say you're in your exam, you're doing a multiple choice test, which you will have on your day of your final, right? And it's asking you for P5. What are you going to do? Do it. Do we have C? 1860. Do we have G? How should I find G?
FR over C.
Right. G equals FR over C. G equals FR over C, which is, what's F and R? 76.5 over C, 1860. So G turns out to be just that. I can find that easily. I'm just going to put that here, 76.5 over 1860 minus J. I don't have J. I'll have to go find J. V, J to the what power? What's N?
12.
Right. 12 plus 1 minus 5. Agree? How should I find J? In this problem, they gave me the price, right? Price equals 1918. So I can back into J, right? Couldn't I do this? Price equals FR A angle NJ plus CVJ to the N. Everything is known except for J. So let's go do it. FR is 76.5. A angle what?
12.
12. How much is J? We don't know J. We're looking for J. Yeah. I'm looking for J. So that will be my unknown. I know what the price is. What is the price? 1918 plus C 1860 1 plus J to the minus 12 power. I would stick that in my calculator after I replace the 12 by 1 minus V to the 12 over J, or Wolfram alpha, right? So this J turns out to be 0.0378478, and that's a 6-month rate. Now that I have J, I can go put it into this P5 equation and solve that. So P5 turns out to be 4.53. That's one way to do this. The other way to do this is to first find J like we did. I'll use that J. Find J. J equals 0.0378478. Next, find B4. OLB4, right? We're calling that B4 now in the case of bonds. It's the book value. 3 I5 is equal to J times B4. Step 4, P5 is equal to the coupon minus I5. Finished. The reason why I want to go through this process is because I want to show you the recursive formula and the use of it. I could also find P5 by going B4 minus B5. Right? Because the principal is the difference between, if you think of the amortization schedule, the principal is the difference between the OLB4 minus the OLB5. So can we go through this process? Let's do it. I have J. Next I want to find B4. How do I find B4? What's the formula for finding B4? I'm standing at